guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my video for what my granny always made during the holiday season. This was a big collab hosted by me and I think it's 5 other ladies. I will have all their channels linked down below, but we announced this about a month ago and it was an open collab where anybody could join in and do the same thing. It doesn't have to be granny, it could have been another family member or a friend. Just share a recipe that was made by someone special to you, and they're going to be posting their videos today. We're going to have a playlist down below with everybody's recipes, so make sure you check it out. I'm super excited for this collab. I cannot wait to see what everybody made because I feel like family recipes are always some of the best recipes. So today I am going to be sharing with you these date nut balls. This is my first time ever making them. They turned out great, just how I remember them being. I haven't had them in, probably about 6 years since my family member passed away. So the story behind me picking this recipe is I had no idea what I was going to pick when we set this collab. I've made everything that I could think of from my dad and from my mom, so I didn't really have a lot. My grandma on my mom's side passed when I was like 7, so I don't really remember her very much, but she had a second husband and they had another kid. So my mom has a sister, that's my Aunt Amber, and her Aunt Marcia and her granny were always Granny and Marcia to me, always. They were just, I remember going to their house a lot when I was a kid because they were like a lot of my family. And my dad's side of the family was always in Wisconsin, so I didn't want to pick a recipe for my grandma in Wisconsin because I don't see her that often, so it wouldn't be something that I actually remember her making during the holiday season. But these date nut balls are something that I remember Granny and Marcia making. As Granny got older, I feel like Marcia started making them more. They probably started making them together. I'm not sure like where it started, but I remember all the time for Christmas they would be making them. And one of my last memories with Marcia was actually going over there before Christmas and baking cookies and making date nut balls. And so I was like, perfect recipe. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So let's go ahead and get into it. For this recipe, you don't need a whole ton of ingredients, but this is what you are going to need. You're going to need 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of chopped pecans, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of milk, an 8-ounce package of chopped dates, 2 cups of Rice Krispies, 1 cup of sugar, and then some powdered sugar to roll the date nut balls in. To start off, I measured out my 2 cups of Rice Krispies into a very large bowl that would be good for mixing everything together. In a medium pot over medium heat, I mixed together the butter, regular sugar, dates, pecans, and milk, and I stirred that often for about 4 to 6 minutes until everything was combined. I would suggest putting the butter in the pot first so that it will start melting quicker, unlike what I did and had a little bit of difficulty getting everything melted in the beginning. Once all of that was combined, I turned off the heat and then I stirred in the vanilla. Then I mixed that into the bowl with the Rice Krispies. When that was all combined, I let it cool for a few minutes. We're going to be rolling these out with our hands, so we don't want it to be scorching hot, but we still want it to be warm when we do it. While that cooled, I put about 1.5 cups of the powdered sugar into a bowl so that I could roll the balls in it. To help with it not burning or sticking to my hands, I use food safe gloves. This isn't necessary. Granny and Marcia just buttered their hands, but I wore gloves and buttered my hands to keep my hands from getting burnt and to keep anything from sticking to my hands because it is a pretty sticky mixture. And then I just rolled the mixture into small balls and then rolled them in the powdered sugar. And while making these, I realized why they always had help making these. It would go so much faster if you had one person rolling out the balls and then another person rolling the balls into the powdered sugar. It would go much faster. And that is why it was always like a group effort. And this is what the finished product looks like. You just want to make sure you let them cool before serving because they will burn your mouth. These are so good. I can't believe I waited so long to make them myself. Let me know down below if you've had them before or if you plan on trying them. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to check out the playlist below for more awesome recipes. Happy holidays, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.